Converted on LSD Trip was the first book I published, and that tells my story of conversion from crime to Christ. I felt compelled to write my story soon after I got news of my brother Michael's arrest and imprisonment in the Philippines in 2001. Trojan Warriors followed and tells the story of our mission work to New Bilibid Prison and other jails in the Philippines. Converted on LSD Trip, second edition, includes more of the continuing story of Michael and I. On my return from the Philippines, I realised how few people took time to read books, and so we wrote Borstal Boy, a punk rock opera scheduled to be performed in the prisons of the UK, and is the story of our redemption. Converted on LSD, or alternatively, After the Trip, was published in order to include some of the good works that came out of our mission work and was omitted from our first book. Beaton Strict and Particular Baptist was written with a view to reach religious people who may never have experienced the problems of drugs, crime and so on. It contains all of Converted on LSD, but with a change of title, not to put people off. The Beaton Crisis is a detailed account of the serious errors that were found amongst the Beaton Strict and Particular Baptist Church, where I became a member in 1976, and of the reason for my secession in 1984, although I remain the only surviving member by default, as all the former members have now died, and contains the reasons for my secession, although I remain a member by default. I'm the only surviving member of the Beaton Particular Baptist Church in the UK. Mary Quite Contrary tells of the rise of women elders in the Christian church and gives the scriptural reasons why a woman cannot be an elder in the church. Borstal Boys was specially written for prison inmates, and 200 copies are circulating in 20 of our UK prisons. And it contains the same story as written in Converted on LSD, with a change of title not to cause alarm to those in authority, and supports Borstal Boy Opera. The Fall, Desperation and Recovery treats of my fall into sin and rejection of Christ in the latter day, but treats of my recovery by the grace of God to faith, testifying to the truth of God. This was not told in the Beaton Strict and Particular Baptists, or Converted on LSD After the Trip, or in Borstal Boys. The Parousia by James Stuart Russell is an excellent book treating the subject of the second coming of Christ, and is recommended to any who are serious students of the Bible. The playlist at the bottom of this video will take you to Amazon listings in the UK, America and India. Enjoy the read.